If you just stumbled across the channel, it's probably because somebody hit that like button before. And for those of you who hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much. Well, it's all right now because anything you could do. Oh, baby, that's all right. Oh, baby, that's all right.
I wait for someone to save. I wanna tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall. I drive away into the night, and I contemplate for a while. I wish you all the best I can, and I stop myself for a while. I'm saying things I don't believe. The panic's rising up in me. You won't you tell me something new? Don't you think for the people the best if I pack my stuff and leave sooner than this? Don't you think for the people the best if I pack my stuff and leave sooner than this? Don't you wish I wanna be someone else? I wanna feel your death without making a mess. And you won't you tell me something new? I wanna tell you something new. You drove us both into a wall. I drive away into the night, and I contemplate for a while. Don't you think for the people the best if I pack my stuff and leave sooner than this? Don't you think for the people the best if I pack my stuff and leave sooner than this? Don't you wish I would have been someone else? I wanna feel your death without making a mess. And you won't you tell me something new? Wish you all the best I can, then I stop myself for a while. Yeah. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash digital, digital, digital. The dash digital, go, go, go. Digital, 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 digital. The cash digital, digital, the dash digital. Run it up, digital, 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 digital. Stepping like Marty McFly, stepping I feel like the guy. I got them looking like why, I never doubted me why. I never doubted my guys, you know you in it for win. I stand on 10, you on 10. I don't have friends of a friend, only the fan of the kin. Only my wife and my kids, that's all I needed to win. Now I only trust my true friends, had to cut off my loose ends. You know I win if you win, you know you win if I win. I swipe that cash, don't fold, I swipe my bank on gold. Don't think that I've been dumb, I spend like I've been broke. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash digital, digital, digital. The dash digital, go, go, go. Digital, 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 digital. The cash digital, digital, the dash digital. Run it up, digital, 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 digital. Living my truth, no tricks. I'm just trying to feed my kids. I'm just trying to keep my way. I'm just trying to live my life while we get rich. Mind my biz. Money gon' come, some go. Man, if you know, you know. I've been through highs and lows. Here for the ride, I go. Slide and roll. Up and down, but I get up. The numbers crunching, no sit-ups. I grew up and got dripped up. Purple label, my get up. That's 101, not a run and done. Month to month, and there's more to come. I told Cushy, let's run it up. Now it's millions on millions. Yeah, none of my cash can fold. None of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold. None of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash, digital, digital, go, go, go. Digital, digital.
Ladies and gentlemen, without much further delay, just a slight delay, we plan to present you with the freakiest TA. And it looks like I'm getting a little drag here on my stream. Let's see if we can pick back up. Stream health, what you doing? It says it's excellent. What's up? It's cracking in and out. Give me just a second here. Freaking computers. There we go. I think we're back in business now. Are we ready?
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Sean, you forgot to turn things off again. That's all right. We can pump the moon rocket because we seem to be pumping. Or at least we were pumping. Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto with Road Dogg. My name is Lane. We're taking a look at what's going on with Bitcoin because it's been kind of awesome with it and altcoins. Well, until a few minutes ago, she got up as high as this area, about 69,500. Got a little bit of a retracement. I'm looking for her to pull back to about 68.3, 68,593. She made an impressive move up there. Fibonacci-wise, she is at a reversal point, so I am expecting, you know, not a horrible retracement. Just I'm looking at this one right here, this green line. 68,900-ish, thereabouts. That's a 382 Fibonacci. Since we're getting this nice curve here, I'm on a very tiny time frame here, so take this with a grain of salt. In the bigger scheme of things, we did break below it. That's usually it's a warning sign. It's a sign of caution that, hey man, that move might be over. She started coming down, but then she decided to break that top trend line. Well, that was a good chance to take an entry there. That's just the standard. This is the way I do it all the time. This is how I do this. I follow trend lines, and when they get a breakout, or if I get a bottom trend line, I might get ballsy on that and going on the bottoms. But that's how I follow this market. This is a bullish. This is not what it normally would do, start doing this kind of thing, but sometimes they do when they start trying to ride the leg of this thing. It gets kind of bullishly. So anyway, she's curving here, a nice parabolic move, and if she's going to continue that, we'll probably bounce from this guy at 68.9. That's what I was trying to get around to saying. Thank you for bearing with me through all of that jibber jabber to explain that point. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here, each and every one of you. I'll give you a shout out. But first is first. We got some homemade blackberry wine I am going to peruse tonight. I have not tasted this yet. Hopefully it doesn't taste like vinegar. Sometimes they can get vinegary. Smells nice. Not vinegary. Nice. We'll see if we can get turkey paste off of that. It will probably happen. I don't have any apple water. Let's say hello to everybody here in the chat. We got Sam. How's it going, Sam? We got Strega. Good brown gravy with that good advice to hit that like button. Somebody else mentions that around here. Who?
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Good old Elvis. I need to do more with Elvis, you know? Give me some 111s if you'd like to see some more Elvis activity on this channel. He just hasn't done anything in a couple of years. We got Barnum. How's it going, Barnum? Barnum, I thought I saw you first. Maybe I was mistaken. Good brown gravy says a wizard is never late, nor is he early. Good brown gravy. I like the way you talk, my man. We got Joe from Trade Intuition, another YouTuber. Follow him. He streams daily at 3 p.m. or thereaboutish. Good alpha, good info over there. Dream Tanks TV says, let's go. Mr. Rattle. Hey, love the makeup. Yeah, I know it takes me hours, but I do it for y'all because, well, I love you. The light sockets, the plug in the eyeballs. You guys just keep flashing in front of my eyes. There, it's crazy. Tommy 2 Liters, what a name. Hey, what's up? I like the name. That's kind of cool. Let's start taking a look at this market. We got 16 current viewers right now. Thumbs up to you guys. If you can, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, because that helps a tiny channel like me grow. Not many people know about me, although I've been doing this for, gosh darn it, at least 2, maybe 2.5 years. 1,500 subscribers. You're chugging along. Live streams are not as wild there. We got a big list of things to go over. I think, you know, we've already kind of did Bitcoin here. Probably a good idea to zoom out really quickly. We're not going to spend a lot of time on this. We'll cover some brief altcoin news from Layer GG because he's gorgeous with the good news. Zoom it out. Man, oh man, is that our zoom out chart? Let's get a good zoom. We got the crazy chart. We'll clear the crazy, just not the crazy chart. We just do some woo-woo stuff there. Bitcoin on the bigger time frame, man. We got a possible breakout occurring right now, or it could also just be a wick like we had before. So don't get too antsy too soon. We're going from candle bodies to candle bodies, and we're not got that breakout yet. So yeah, this is Sunday, by the way, and I'm not trying to rain on your parade, not at all. But it is known that they like to kind of, we don't have all the real new retail in here. We're trying to get them in. You're thinking like a market maker and the bigger guys, not yet trying to get, you know, we're not got the fun money coming in yet. But we sure have got a lot of emotional people out here that have been through the ringer. And if we can get them excited on a big pump, ooh, maybe we could get a nice another dump. I'm just throwing some ideas out there, or this could be the one. Well, I'll make one, and everybody's on board for it, and that's another perfect setup for a crash. You have to approach this with caution. Here on the weekly, we're not quite where we need to be. We're working on it. We're working on it. Signs of caution here that probably nobody's looking at, that most people aren't, is the 9 over the 21 moving average. Not yet crossed. Looks like it wants to. It's got about another week to make that happen, so let's keep our fingers crossed. We're showing good signs, but we want to make sure that this sticks, right? We don't want more, oh, here we go again, another fake out, do we? Because it could be. 21 moving average, 9 moving average, the 9. All sitting down here at 62,000 while we're hanging out around 69. But here's something nice and juicy that I like. So for the bigger things, man, I kick myself for not paying more attention to him back here. I do, and I'll mention that, and I will until it finally sinks in my head to pay more attention to this and respect the weekly MACD. I always respect this weekly MACD because if you don't, you'll get your ass handed to you. That's just what I've seen to be true every time. When she's telling you something, sometimes it doesn't look like it's happening, but then it starts happening later on, you're like, darn, I should have listened. I could be better situated, but I'm not. So the MACD is giving us something bullish. She's starting to get an official cross here on the weekly. This is a lagging indicator. That is probably the strongest sign that I see going on right here that I really like. Oh my gosh, blackberries are calling to me. We're all blue. Blueberries, blackberries. It's a little fizzy. So coming from the weekly, I give it a thumbs up so far. I like what I'm seeing, but it doesn't mean that we can't come back down. So don't get it twisted, baby. Don't get too bullish before it's time. But what did the smaller time frame say? We got a nice good start here from this bottom here. We got a 1 wave, a 2 wave, and a possible 3 wave a coming. This 3 wave could be the biggest one, should be the biggest one if you're going by the Elliott wave theory. I don't know if it fits into his plan or not. He might be doing something over here. I'm not an Elliott wave theory trader, but I do rely on him a little bit. Come over here and check out Elliott wave and see what he says. He says we had a 5th wave, an A, B, and this would be this would be your C correction. So that means we're starting a new one, right? That means we're starting a new, bigger wave, right, Elliott? Say it like it is, Elliott. Sometimes Elliott don't want to talk too much. Give me an explanation. This looks interesting. This looks cool. This looks actually, when I look at the local pattern, I just see this guy. This guy has a 64% chance to break to the upside after it finds a nice point of decline, which this qualifies for, is right this area right here. Candle body's going horizontal right there. That does qualify. Now this is the local pattern, not, well, that's what we all been following. I'll just tighten it up a little bit here on the 3-day. Made it a little bit more flatter, and that does give some different results from, say, a fallen opening broadening wedge. This one with the right angled broadening wedges, they are the ones that actually do have a 64% chance to break up to the upside, according to Thomas, legendary trader and investor, author Thomas Bukowski, who I base a lot of my strategies on. Something you'll see different from me than from other ones that get on here and pattern trades. I'll tell you where the information comes from, rather than just I think it happens a lot. Tried and true statistics. Oh, Mitch Ray also respects Thomas Bukowski. Let's give that out. Let's take a look at the total 3 and see what, well, we got to come down on Bitcoin just a little bit, 4 hour. We don't want to get too crazy now, and see what we got going on. We've matured a trend line, so we got this guy going on, right? So instantly, well, I'm going to look for a channel idea because, well, that's just how things work out around here on this channel anyway. Haha, see what I did there? Channels. Anyway, approaching an area of resistance, this previous high that we had there, also sitting here at 70,000. Might we get rejected there? I don't know. We might. Now, for you guys looking for patterns within patterns, you might notice that we got an inverted head and shoulders pattern, which now actually is confirmed, if you can see that. I feel you kicking in, Wine. What's up with that? Oh my gosh. I'm so thirsty. So thirsty. Anyway, where is that funny? Yeah, this thing. We'll get fancy. Get that inverted head and shoulders going on. We'll take a measure move from that and let's see where it takes us. Put it at the breakout, and it's suggesting a target up here. Hey, I thought your balls 80,000. Well, I thought I was a moon boy. Clearly, you are, you little measure move. Suggesting $80,000 Bitcoin. Oh, talk to me sweetly again. Whisper in my ear. Just don't peel my back and tell me it's raining. That's all I ask. Come on, measure move. Let's put you up here. Actually, these measure moves are fairly dang accurate. But don't forget the bigger pattern that we're in, and it's got a much nicer measure move. Well, a little bit of a nicer measure move. I don't know. I can't see what we did. I can't see what we did. I'm just going to use the cheater aspect to get me measure move here. And that's just a bigger one, which also gets us to some interesting fib levels, which I agree with. 86,000. Not saying that it is coming tomorrow or anything. It could be months and months away. But those are the two bigger targets that I'm looking for if we do actually get a breakout. We could definitely come back, retest this, because these inverted head and shoulders, nobody talks about this, has a 64% chance of coming back to retest the breakout area. Yes, folks, you heard it here. We could be coming back down to 66, somewhere through there, before we keep on going up. Just throwing that out there. What does this mean for altcoins other than number go up? Well, that's what we want to hear, isn't it? Number go up with altcoins, and they just broke through my level. You suck, road dog. You said it's gonna go there and turn around. It might, but it doesn't look like it wants to, does it? That's just more bullish for us. Let's carry this trend line out. We get a breakout of this. This line does continue up. I expect a stronger move. Some resistance over here with another $25 billion coming in, but we are still steadily headed back to this area at 665 billion for altcoins on total 3. A nice little pump up for our bags. We got to get past 645. That's the real measure we want to look at right there. Let's put that big line there. Make it big and thick so we can see it. That's our target. We got to clear that guy. Meanwhile, over here on So you can see she's doing good. This is still total 3 over here. Breakout, retest. We're chugging along. Still coming up here to our target area. Bitcoin dominance is right behind me, and she's starting to fall to finding rejection over here and falling down. That should help our altcoins out a little bit. And now let's get into the juiciness. Well, almost the juiciness. First, we got to take care of the news. Ladies and gentlemen, time for your altcoin news. What's been happening in crypto the last 12 to 24 hours? Dang it, Sean. Tell you, I can't get good help. He slips up all the time. Bitcoin surpasses $69.3 thousand. It's about 6% away from breaking the previous high. Yuga Labs has launched Ape Chain. After the launch of Ape Chain, Ape surged 118%, and many meme coins were created. Board and Curtis are leading the list. The market cap of USDT surpasses 120 billion. USDT's market cap has been continuously breaking all-time highs since May of last year. Charles, CEO of Dydex Foundation, announced in a tweet that tomorrow he will reveal secrets related to the concept of moats, trojans, and flywheels. Sounds medieval. The Dydex team is preparing to launch the Pump platform, a new meme coin platform on the Dydex chains. Will they also launch the Dump platform? I am editorializing. Sushi Swap is posted tomorrow on Next Channel, hinting at an announcement. Crypto has to be so cryptic, right? I mean, what's up with that? Pump.fund has announced that it will issue its own token on Xbase, and they released the Pump Advanced feature, another way to reel you in. Mew posted on Next Channel that Phase 2 begins soon, hinting at an announcement. And that's it. That's what we got for the news today. Let's get back to the chart room.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button,
John?
I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
What say you, chat? What say you? Flint Bagaman. Hey, Caspi. Caspi's been doing pretty good. My little Caspi bag's been growing up. We're going to take a look at the Caspa memes and take a look at Caspa. She looks like she's trying to do something, but she still looks like she doesn't look like she's out of trouble just yet. We're going to say it that way. My. There's Grimmer asking for CTI. We'll take a look at CTI. Thank you, sir. Good Brown Gravy says, blackberry wine is the best berry wine. Enjoy the fruits of your labor. Well, it's a gift from my brother-in-law. It's got a little bit of a little bit of a punch to it. A little bit. I feel it coming up. A little bit like that apple water. Southwest Iron. What tarnation is this? I asked myself the same thing. The first time I saw a repeat of my channel, I was like, what the hell am I watching here? Who is this guy? He's weird. I'm the freakiest. It's the blackberry wine talking right now. We don't normally drink here. I'm just saying that. We're just doing it tonight. We're just a TA channel, man. I'm just a dude that I do crypto. I've been doing it for, well, since about 2013 when I first got involved and jumped out there, started out mining and doing some bots and trying to trade, and thought it was just too hard, and just got tired of seeing everybody else just make all these life-changing gains. And every time I was buying, well, the market would go down, they would sell. And every time that I sold, the market turned around. I thought I was doing the right thing. I put off learning how to do all these charts because I thought it looked too complicated. I started messing with bots, which now that I look at it, boy, did I ever do this ass backwards. But anyway, I learned some good strategies playing with some bots. Gunbot was the one I used. Then I finally learned some TA and got pointed in the right direction. Eventually I found Thomas Bukowski, which kind of really enlightened me, as long as some other sources that I maintain. WD Gann is just an amazing trader, but I just trade crypto full time. I'm not sure here shilling courses, classes, or memberships or anything like that, other than, my YouTube channel membership. And I like to throw some, more informative videos over there. The more there's feedback and things I get there, the more that I add over there too, according to the market. And I just share the knowledge that I got, what works for me for figuring out this market. And I just share it freely with you guys. And what we have and what the goal is to have a nice little community of people that are sharing, because I believe that this is where all the good alpha comes from, is having a good community that shares, not one that's just trying to rake money from you all the time. Let's get a good sharing community. So I do have a free Telegram group, people in there sharing information. And of course we have this channel here. And I do this every day because I don't have to go work for the man. I just put my money where my mouth is and put it into crypto. And even though it's been a rough up and down for this past 6 months, I still don't have to work for the man. And hopefully I never will again. And if this market's starting to do what it needs to be doing at this time, oh baby, don't tell my wife, but I'm picking out my Lambo colors. So, without further delay, let's start looking at some of these coins. We're going to take a look at Caspa. Hopefully that answers some questions for some of the... We've got some new faces here, and you guys are wondering, like, I wonder that too. What the hell is this? You haven't seen the half of it, though. Meanwhile...
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
And just to keep you interested... We have a little eye candy, which I have not really posted out here. And I think I'm going to bring out Cassie tonight. And we'll just kind of tone her down. We'll turn on the disco ball and put the lights on and just kind of chill. And I realize that's probably a little unfair to the ladies out there. Do I have something for the ladies? I usually try to keep something for the ladies. Oh, there it is. There we go. Now we're ready to party. I think we're good to go. West Iron says, "Oh hell no!" That's what I said too. Christian Rodriguez says, "Mets is retracted." Striga says, "All the stops, all the stops." Let's go, baby. Let's take a look at Caspa and see what Caspa be doing. She's down here. She need to be bouncing. She looks like she's trying to, but are we out of the woods yet? No, we're not. No, believe it or not, the only saving grace we got up here is this little red line, the Lucy line as I call it, and it'll freak some of you out. I'm not going to get into too much detail, but that's my little devil girl up there. You 600 and something moving average. That's the only positive thing we got going on because it's riding above the 800. We can get a pullback to these areas. I'm not seeing very much go on beyond that at the moment. So we're struggling up to these areas at 16.4 if we're hopeful to get there. 15.3 if we can get there. First target that we got to clear for any more upside and where we could get rejection out of Caspa. From what I'm seeing here on the chart, we might be coming up and it may be trying to do something like a triple bottom or a inverted head and shoulders pattern. Let's hope that we're getting some kind of bottoming here, or else we could be coming back down to 10 cents or lower. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. A lot of people didn't also want to hear that we're going down to 13 or 12 cents either, but I kept telling you guys that it kept saying that it wanted to. So here she is. Now will she recover? I got some targets over here, 14, 15, 16, and I will be taking some profits on Caspa. I know it sounds crazy to do that, but just in case, I have to safeguard my position. I got some leverages on it, so I've got to safeguard it and then see what she's going to do, and then I can see if I'm going to need to pile in. Right now, I've been transferring some of that over to some Caspa meme coins, and we'll taking a look at a few of those guys real quick. First one we'll take a look at is Nacho. That seems to be the hottest little Caspa meme coin out there right now. You got to zoom in a little bit. We're going to use the 15 minutes. She did come back to my little buy zone, just dipped her little wicks in there, and she did touch that 0.5 fib on Nacho before bouncing right back up and making how many gains? What have you made in gains from this area so far? About 10-11%. It's a good start, baby. We got a nice little channel forming out here on Nacho, and I want to count that as 1 hump, 2 hump. Can we get our 3 hump bump to the upside? We had to use a little Fibonacci magic over here to get a few targets over there. As soon as I get a bunch of ones or crystal balls in there, I will start pulling out the old fortune telling events to find those higher targets. But until then, oh well, nobody's interested. I'll just be wasting your time, won't I? Meanwhile, we got the top of this channel to entertain us, and we're just going to extend it over here, looking for the top of the channel. If nothing else, 0.000295 looks like a good place to start eyeballing, but I'm still waiting for the 30 area. That 0.0003 area. I like to buy on the bottom of trend lines, and I like to sell around the tops of them. That can be about a 20-something% move up there. Nice. Nacho. Still got some gas in the tank, I believe. This little guy's made a nice little come up. This one's been okay. I put just a little bit in the meme coins, and that little bit's starting to turn into, well, it's quite a bit more now. So started out very small, but I've gotten there about, I think this one's up to $100. I started out at like $25 in this little guy. Look, she just keeps it on going. A trekking, and these Casper meme coins might be doing that kind of thing. Look at that, are you at 4%, dog? Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. So, me targets are already gone. They're already gone. So just did it. Oh my gosh, we got to do the prediction thingies here, don't we? Joe says, oh, you hadn't seen the half of it. Oh, we get crazy around here. Robotech Trader says, this is awesome. Feeling like at home. Hey, man, welcome. The closer says, good evening. Can you take a look at Meanwhile? Yeah, sure can. Let me put it on my list here. Jenny still won't skate with me. She never would skate with me either. I've about forgotten about Jenny. I haven't thought about Jenny in a long time since you said that. Did that song come on the radio? I remember those days. Trying to get up the nerve to ask Jenny to go skate with me. Yeah. Oh man. Bringing back the memories, Strega. Bringing back the memories. Man, I got a confusing chart right here to look at, to be honest with you. I would really like to have more information on what we got, but fortunately, this is all we got on COINEX. Is there not a better chart to chart these things on? Can we look over here? We got anything? Caspi. It's better if we got the more history we got, the more accurate we can be. Caspi on no, that's not working. I guess we're stuck with it. COINEX, as far as I know, is the only one that's got the Caspi meme coins so far on a centralized exchange, and this is all the information that we got to go with right here. So let's pull out all the tricks that we got in the books, and I think you're up there, baby. I do. I think you're up there. You're going to the 2, baby. You're going to the 2. Okay. Excuse me a minute. I got to add a magical number here for us. Oh, what color to put you at? A magical color. I don't have a magical color. We'll go with a weird looking blue. .0000735-ish area. Is what I'm looking at. Looks like she will get some resistance at 0.000068, and that will be our 2 level for our Fibonacci here. So I'm expecting to see some resistance there, but I'm really looking for this other target to pay a little bit more attention to it. We're kind of in the uncharted territory here. Price discovery for this new coin, this new meme coin on one of the hottest chains out there, getting all the hype, and it's got good tech. I'm just trying to get my lines colored and talk in the meantime. I don't want to make you that color. Y'all think you're a measured move, and you're not. All right, so there was one thing. Let me do a few other things. Just okay, I like that. All right, so futures price predictions for Caspi, where she might go. Well, I would expect her to find the most strongest rejection and possible good pivot point. I think the strongest is going to be up here. I wouldn't doubt if she could make it up there, to be honest with you. But I am getting some confluence over here at the earlier one that we said 0.000073. Top number is 77. And here's the first area I'm going to see for rejection. She might get get her first pullback here at the 4 zeros and 67.7 area for Caspi. Otherwise, I still would like to take a look at it as far as trend lines go, and I'm just going to look at this guy as best I can. It's really noisy here on the 15-minute. That's what we got. We come to 1 hour and see what we got. Is that better? Trend lines are not going to help me out much, but other than for angles. I still got nothing. Let's play with this little idea. I really got nothing. I got nothing. I got her going straight the freak up is what I got. So she's going parabolic. She's broke this, but she's doing something else. The trend line is still maturing, so we don't really have a bottom to get any kind of deviation. We got to wait for her to pull back or get a solid something. So it's too early to draw that one, but this is our main trend line that we got. Break it and then things go bad, but we're so far away from it. Makes you think we might come back and test it at some point. It could. Caspi, I likes it. Make daddy happy, baby. Keep on making that money. Make that number go up. Then we got Casper. Casper looked like a ghost. Our me on Mars at a target. Did we have it air? 0.000906. Did it come up and get it? Did it nail it? No, it went past it, didn't it? You suckro dog. Well, apparently she's a little bit more bullish than I had thought. How far did you make it up there, baby? Even past your 618. God bless you. God bless you, honey. God bless you, sweetie. Look at her. Look at this trend line, man. Look. This one here, and then it disrespected it, and then it started respecting it again because it probably slapped some sense into it. I teach you to disrespect me. Nobody come in and disrespect me. I'm just saying, we're just looking at the trend line. She's going to bounce in this until one day she don't. She's straight up, baby. We could pull some magic on this one, but she's a tricky read, I'll tell you that. She's sitting at 0.0089. Ah, hell. Let's do it. Okay, I do like you up there. I do. Main points I want to look for. It's going to be at 0.00105 and also, oh crap. What is that? And then this one is a 1618 or a 161 point. It's one of them higher numbers. It's one of the magical Fibby areas at 0.00112. Look for this guy. How much more can you go up, baby? How much more is that? That's another 20%. Some of you guys saying, screw it, I don't have cash, but I don't have access to COINEX. Yeah, well, we'll get on to some other meme coins here. We got some other requests here. Let's go ahead and we'll go to, we had CTI and then Whale. So CTI, it's not on COINEX. Let's see, we got a KuCoin. Let's back up to the daily. See what CTI is doing. On my bigger plays with the bullish moves that we are starting to get, I have backed up on my target. So I went through and redid them. So I'm basically taking the bigger pools. I'm spreading them out. In other words, let's see. So for example, on this one, Well, this is not the best example. I'll do it on another one. So is CTI, we got this trend line here that we broke to the underside, retested it and lost it again. That's still going to be a heavy resistance. So we're still going to have a strong resistance in these areas. But the 17-cent area is worth paying attention to. And we spiked up through there before. And I would say if we come back and test it again, we may just go right on through that one and just hit 18.6 or 0.186 area. So far, she looks pretty good. She's broke out of her little accumulation zone, spiked up, came back, retested. It looks like it's doing some good things, and she'll just come back. Eventually, what we want to see is for it to break back into above this little red line I've got there. If it does that, we can get a move that would be worth holding on to. And here's what I'm doing right now. Let me go ahead and clear all this. Let's get kind of noisy. This was the high back in, oh man, what's going on with this? This was the high back in March. And most of the pulls that I'm doing on my fibs, I'm going back to the bigger ideas and focusing more on the bigger targets right now. So for instance, I think that the move that's worth waiting for is from 0.015 where we are now to 0.029, just right under 0.03, just right under 3 cents. To me, I think that's one of the bigger ones to wait for. Doesn't mean that we'll necessarily get it just yet. However, we can also pick out just a few other targets right here at 0.02218. For a short-term time frame, we're on the daily, right? So if you're just trying to get a little bit of profits and looking for a good place just to get some short-term profits, I would go with 2.2 cents, which from where we are right now is about 45% gains. Yeah, that's cool. Main target we're looking at 0.29, just right under 0.3 cents is 95% gains. So almost a moon bag for anything that's added to a bag or any bag that's open on CTI. This is a DeSci play, decentralized science, and that's an interesting sector. You'll definitely start seeing some more of those things come out and some more projects and coins and even scams in those areas. Well, that's what crypto does. Realize that a lot of the coins that you like and love, there's a lot that's not to them. It's a lot of hype, very much overvalued, and will get very, very overvalued during this bull market, and that's why you need to be taking profits on them. Their true worth becomes apparent in the bear market, depending on how well that their team performs. I like to look for coins that have actually built up during the bear market, and a lot of them haven't, trying to make a comeback. Those are kind of scary. There was this coin called XDB, digital bits. People were, man, crazy about this one. I mean, really emotionally attached to it. I typed it wrong, didn't I? I still get hits on some of the videos that I used to do on them and things like that. And this is how it's done. Yeah. The people were still hyped up about it here. 30 cents. It's just been horrible. They haven't done anything during the bear market, and of course you'll probably see some news come out where they'll try to pump this coin again, get people hyped up on it again. But this is how it's been performing for over the last year. Just lost it. And that can happen. That can happen to a lot of coins. A lot of people were really sold on this one last bull market. It slipped by me. I wasn't involved with it, but in the bear market, man, everybody had so much hope that this would make a comeback, and it's basically a dead project. Let's take a look at Moonwell. Take a look at over here on Coinbase, and nice moves out of Moonwell. These were some take profit targets that I had from earlier, and clearly they were relevant. She came back and tested these areas, both of them, for support when she came back. These were pivot points, and that's what I identified from here. And then she was just, I'm still going. Still got my Moonwell, and I have been taking profits on it. Took some profits there, took some profits up here too. I need, where was this before Coinbase? This is not enough information. I need more information. Here we go, KuCoin. Oh, look at you, we got our information. Oh, was that a target? It got hit. Oh, looky there. Is it crazy that we got a 6.5? It went up to 6.9 actually. You got your full 618? All right, that's a bullet. I take that's a bullet when I get that, and she goes to the full extent. Well, that's honestly more bullish. Oh look, now these was our nail. We nailed it on Moonwell. We nailed it on Moonwell. That's what it was. All right, so all this is played out, and I've already did the bandy wall thing on this one, I believe. This is what we do here. Let's zoom out and let's go from swing high to swing low. Tell me where price is going to go. She's headed toward that 886 right there. Now, that should, in all seriousness, that she should be tired as all get out from there and need to come back for a pullback. That is what I predict. I'm going to say, yeah, this one should be it. If she keeps on going, I'll clap and I'll be supportive, but I'm just going like, I don't know how. Just throwing it. It's strong. This is a strong thing. So what is Moonwell anyway? I've got some, and I thought it was something on oh, what is it? It's Moonbeam and all that. Now it keeps showing up in my meme coin category. So I'm like, well, what did I actually buy here? I've got mine on base. So I want to find the answer out to that. What the hell is Moonwell? Moonwell's coming in the 6th since tonight. What we got? Come on, where we at? Market cap is $175 million for Moonwell. Total supply is 5 billion. Maximum supply 2 dashes and a question mark. And what? I'm not crazy about that aspect. So Moonwell. Oh, look at the token allocations. Nice. I'm just trying to get a decent explanation of what exactly. Oh, here we are. Moonwell is an open lending and borrow protocol on Base, Moonbeam, and Moonriver. Okay. So that is the one that I'm on Base then. And that's what I thought it was open and was, but showing up as a meme coin, I was wondering, because you get memes named everything, right? It's a crazy market out there for memes. That's how I hope I didn't type the wrong address in. Man, I'm kind of digging this blackberry flavor. Just saying. Guys, I'll get back to the chat, so if you got any other coins you want to take a look at after I take a look at this one, make sure that they're in there so I'll see when I go back. Cheers. So, Moonwell. I think that's going to be it right there. And then I'm going to predict where she's going to come back to. Believe it or not, we're going to predict the zone anyway. Nice, strong ass move. Went way up there. I'm looking at a 0.5 retracement. 0.618. So I'm looking at 0.33 cents, and you're like, no way in hell, man. And I'm like, yes way, dude. Just give it a chance, man. Give it some time. What goes up does come down, and 0.041 are the two main areas I'm going to be looking for. There might be something at 382, but I really think with this parabolic move here at 382 is played out, but I could be wrong. This is relatively a newer coin, so we'll have to look at that. Now, always, I like to remember where we came from, because a lot of times we forget when we're caught up in the action. Look, parabolic, I don't know what's going on. But if we look at where we came from, let's zoom out. I like to even go to a bigger time frame. We got a breakout from this guy. Where did he say we're going to go? Y'all want to find? Yes, that's what we need to do. Find that out. So if you look at this as a fallen wedgie, several different ways you can do that. We'll just go ahead and do it the easy way. We'll just take this all the way down to there, put that at the breakout. I went from the top of the wick down to the line on the channel that I've got, the trend line. And that's also given us right up to where we went to. Isn't that amazing? You would have already known. You would have already known. Just have to look back to figure out where we're going. So we've already went to our measured move there. Cool. Makes sense that we get a little pullback from Moonwell. In other words, you need to be taking profits, and so do I, and I have been. I may do it again. Right now, Moonwell is hanging down here. She's got a little bit of a pullback started already from those highs, and down 13%. And that's just what price does. Remember, it likes to go up like this, and then it likes to do all this crazy stuff on the way down. So, and that's where these targets come in. I wouldn't say jump in or just ride off. She'll need to reaccumulate after this move. And there is always the chance to come back to the very breakout point. And it sounds crazy now, I know, but at 2 cents. It sounds absolutely nuts right now, but keep that in mind. No joke, 64% chance to come back and retest the breakout area. 2 cents. It has not done it yet. And it's sitting at 6 cents. I'm just saying. I'm just not saying it's happening next week, but we can still got 3-4 months. You might see that. Keep that in mind. Everybody else tell you it's going up forever. No, man. You still got a chance for a retest. I would that stuff does play out. It does come into play. The markets will psych you out. Psych you out. So we'll just the general sentiment in the market, the followers, the Twitter, the YouTube. We're going to the moon. I hope so. Let's come over and check on the chat. See how you guys are doing, man. There's Joe laughing at me. How's it going, Joe? There's Sam with bananas. Oh. Thinking about getting some lemon water, apple water, peach water tomorrow. Celebrating tomorrow is a day that ends in a Y. Hey, there we go. Always hopeful every day. JR Games, how's it going, my man? What's your TO on Sweet today? Well, how is Sweet? She's been holding up. Anybody trying to short this is just kind of suffering, and I was trying to short it on spot margin, which is nowhere near as dangerous as perpetual futures. We're all cool. She's going to have to cool down and come back at some point. I'm not sure what I've got here. Let's back this out. So I'm zooming way the freak out here on the 3 days. So we are at our all-time highs, right? Or we made a higher high. Let's analyze that for a moment, shall we? That was totally the wrong tool. He said tool. Okay, that was... I think I've got my fib drawn fairly accurately there. She's not quite touched it yet. This area at 2.41, 2.42 cents. My mouse is acting funny. She's acting real slow. Maybe my battery's dying. That's the first area I'm looking for, and we haven't quite touched it yet. 9 moving average is doing really good on this one. Let's see what the indicators are saying. Are they saying they're topped out? MACD's getting a little tired, but All right, I'm gonna have to pull some tricks out of the bag here, because it is a tricky spot. We're at resistance clearly, but I mean, is it bullish enough to break through this resistance, or are we going to get rejected to come back and kind of reaccumulate? And so if we break through, then we missed our move. If you know, you're banking on, oh man, I've sold most of my bag, I'm just gonna buy it back cheaper, you'll be screwed. If she just takes off from here, and it could. We're breaking out of a channel. I mean, that gives us a target area here, about 345. So we got that idea going on. And if I'm using my fib strategies, let me see what we got. You went to a 113 there. Okay, got your rejection. And then you came back to where? You came back to deep one, 886. What did you do over here? Also an 886. So I'm really thinking that 113, this area, that 241, probably it. And then we can start coming back, and she may do another deeper retracement. If it comes back in the channel, we can look at the bottom of the channels, right? So let's go swing low to swing high. Tell me where we need to buy. Just assuming that we've got a top confirmed there. We may have. It's not necessary. If she keeps coming down, it's definitely more confirmed. But she can still bounce from here, and we can look at this other scenario, which has got some confluence up here too, man. For this pull, dang it, man. 355 looks interesting now. She keeps going. That's where I'm looking. 355. She breaks back into the channel. We want to look down here about 119, with the possibility of touching around about 87 to 88. It could happen there. And so this is on the weekly. Now let's come down and see what we got going on the daily. Weekly, the moving averages look okay. Still don't have all the flips that we need. On the 3-day, still looks good. On the daily, we're losing the 9, so I can talk bad about her. My rule is, if you're above the 9 moving average, everything's fine. When you break below it, I want to talk bad about you. You suck, Swee. We're talking about Swee, right? So with her being below the 9, she's in danger of losing this area. That's what I want to point out. We got the 100 crossing the 200 moving average down here. Now, a lot of times when you get that, you will get a pullback. I'm just going to lay it out there. About 2 out of 3 times when I see that happen, you get it. She had a nice move up. We got a trend line that's going to hint us in the right direction right there. We'll pull a fib, cross-reference those 2 points, and it's kind of telling us that, ooh, on our trajectory here. But she kind of likes this guy right here at 142. That would be a 50% move from swing low to swing high, and that would be the normal retracement you look by Charles Dow's theory. And that is why we have a 0.5 on our Fibonacci pull here. It's not normally our Fibonacci number. It just lets us combine Charles Dow's theory into our percentage measure there. Deeper retracement would be back down here at this area, about 119, but I don't think we're quite going to get there. Already got a mark there, right? 200 moving average is down there, so it's not out of the picture. 4 hour is, how are you looking 4 hours? Get this Fibonacci out of here. You're above the 9. I can't say anything about you. You're kind of squeezed in there. You're looking interesting. There's a little bit of rounding. There is rounding going on. A little bit of this. There's a little bit of that. Well, that sucked. Part of it's my mouse, and part of it's me, and part of it's the wonderful blackberry wine, though. Yeah. Can I move you up without you screwing me up? Okay, well, we're just going to have to be subjective here, aren't we? That's why I don't like using this tool, because I can bend it to do whatever I want it to do. So roundy tops, this distribution is what's going on, and it's a form of distribution, but it comes down a little bit, or they also buy back. A lot of times I do see these play out and they come back down to the point where they started about over here, about 149, 150, that area, and then start bouncing to the upside. Rounded tops are not to be feared all that much, in my personal opinion and experience. But hey, man, just see what we got going on. There is some rounding there, but if you looked at it, strict pattern trading, you'd be in a megaphone pattern, which is bearish. Bullish is a bearish pattern. Normally breaks to the downside. When they break to the upside, it is hella bullish. But this one looks like it really is, probably going to break to the downside. I wouldn't doubt that you would see something like a double top scenario going on with this coin, with SWI. That you would see it come up and do something like that and then retest this area. And, maybe it bounces, then we just go straight to the moon, maybe. Or if it falls, then we start coming back down to about 145 is where I've got my limit orders set, hoping to catch more of this guy. She's a tricky one, but 242, that's what we got right on her. Yeah. I'm looking for her to give it up over this. I don't look for her to get past 242. I may be wrong. We'll check it out. But what I'm seeing now, I think there's a chance that we might. She's strong though. She's strong, but eventually come back down. Well, that must be the black bear. Hello, everyone. How are you today? My eyes were glowing red. Sam says 19 cents for big time. Well, it is what it is, huh? Let's see, big time. Oh, we're getting silly now. I feel it kicking in. That was wrong. He didn't tell me. Well, I guess he did tell me it was a little bit stronger than normal. Big time at I got a 20-cent target, Sam. That was a fib, so yeah, I think that you're on the right track there. Let's see what we got from this guy. Swing high to swing low. Tell me where price is going to go. Oh, you didn't get it. What's up with that? I got 786. Where's this 6? Why? Wait. This is not making sense to me. Why my number's not? Where did you come from? Oh, you're a 6. I got you from where? Here? Why would I have you from there? Uh-oh. I like to go back and check things, and if it doesn't make sense to me, well, then it doesn't make sense to me. I want to know what the hell is going on here. I bet you're from here. You're a level from here, aren't you? This was, when was this? This was March. Okay, yeah, that's a good place to pull from. Let's just redo our analysis here on big time. So that might be where you're getting the 19, and yeah. So this is why I like to double check, because what I was telling you wrong. I can't support what I was telling you earlier. I don't know where that line came from. I can't prove it right now. But doing this swing high to swing low, yeah, you're right on it. 19's good target. Hey, man. Good call, Sam. Good analysis is 19.38. Yeah, 19 cents. You're right on it, baby. You're right on it. That is, we're now in accumulation zone, right? This is our premium. This is not a premium. This is our discount price area, anywhere below here. And I don't know if you guys have picked up, but you can also pull fibs from the last high to the low, and it'll help you kind of nail an even sweeter spot down here. We don't talk about it anymore because we're not around that, but that's one way to kind of nail it in and fine tune your little sweet buy zone. That's what I do. It works good for me. I'm sharing it with you. It came up, retested that area just perfectly before she decided just to break on through and keep going. These are the things I try to share with you on my channel and in my Telegram group, and mostly on the channel. Membership areas and things like that. We got a possible breakout going on. We got a little support, a little diagonal support resistance flip going on. Look at that little channel. Price travels in channel. That's what I teach, because it just seems to do's it and does, and it's an easy way to track it and an easy way to get a measured move and an easy way to profit on the margin. You can make this as hard or as difficult as you want to, but I just find if you just kind of stick to the most simple things, it's just so much easier to put into place, and I don't have to worry about what this is called and this level's called or whatever this and that. I'm just got, oh, measured move there. Looks good to me, and I might look for confluence with Fibonacci's or something else. Moving averages. Moving averages, price is breaking above, retesting the 200 because I use a 5 moving average strategy. Big time's getting ready to rock your freaking world. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time. It is time to start talking turkey. I feel it coming on. And about poof. We're We're talking turkey now. Hello, everyone. The most handsome turkey in crypto YouTube. Broadcasting live at 9 or 11:34 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm the only one, baby. There ain't nobody doing exactly what I'm doing at this point in time, at this moment. Thank you for being here and putting up with me. Oh, the art of drunken turkey kung fu. I think it's the music making me feel this way. Look, we got a bullish retest of this guy, 200 moving average, 9 moving average, getting ready to cross over that guy. Let me zoom in so we can see that little guy. You sees it? It's already crossed over right there. Boom. That's the trigger for me to buy here. That's on the daily. Let's zoom into the 4-hour and see if it's saying, oh, we might have a little chance to get it a little cheaper, maybe. I don't know. You're still looking kind of bullish there too. 15-minute, what you say? Below 200 moving average. See, I zoom in. We do the they call it the sniper entries when you zoom into a smaller time frame to make your entries. And then we come in and look at our little circle here. Are we going to get a breakout of a falling wedgie? Because you know how them wedgies are. It's not going to be the best breakout in my personal opinion, or is it? No, she's still got some weight down here. She'll be a little bumpy ride getting started, and then she'll start taking off. Moving averages look pretty cool, though. The bigger guys down here. I said I use a 5 moving average strategy, and that's the basis, but I've also added 3 other moving averages that I use, 800, 666, and 360. And they are truly, really helpful. And if you notice the 360, well, they all have a part to play, but the 360, you will routinely see it be a nice little bottom area. Where price respects them, that's why I do use that. So we can get a breakout from here to the other side, but basically we're looking at 19 cents, just like you said, Sam. I believe you. That's cool. Good target. And then, where is it from there? We got 26 cents, and then also we got our Fibonacci level right here. So little confluence in that area, about 26 and a half, 28. Yeah, another good target. Another one's going to be about 35, and the sweet spot's going to be about 41 cents. Up here, there's 618. Because that's just the magical area where people are going to try to short this guy and take profit and sell. It's just what's going to happen. The bots are programmed to do it. Fibonacci strategy. You said Fibonacci. I like that. The Fibonacci strategy says you need to get paid there with everybody else. Maybe front running a little bit. Man, I have a huge old list. A huge old list of coins. I'm not including what I got over right here. Kermit was I have not seen that yet. I'm still looking for Kermit as the meme coin. Let's take a look at Bitcoin and see what Bitcoin's doing real quick. We'll come back to the chat and see what you guys got going on. Otherwise, you're going to look at the coins I'm looking at. Bitcoin is at $68,900. Had a little bit of a pullback on the smaller time frame, 6 minutes what I'm watching here. Bouncing off the 200 moving average. Yay for you, Bitcoin. That's great. Look, 800, 600, 362, the 200, 100 moving average. They are all lined up in sequential order in 6 minute. Bullish. Yeah. That means, Let's keep on bouncing, baby. We got a nice little bowl going on here with a nice little rounded bottom, if you will. If you need a mnemonic device to help you remember these strategies, you remember the rounded bottoms, pay the bill, baby. Pimping out these altcoins, or Bitcoin as it is. Look at the drunken cup and handle. There is no such thing as a drunken cup and handle, but what you do have is a higher high and a possible higher low. Well, that's what we're looking at. Stick with the basics, people. You have the very basic fundamentals of higher highs and higher lows. Why do you want to complicate it with all this other jargon stuff? Well, I want to take the rules of a cup and handle and I want to adjust it and bend it. It's just a higher high. It's a higher high. We're on the right track. It's good. It's good. Let's not confuse all the new people coming in with unneeded new jargon and all these new ideas. That you know, you're not the first person to think about it, probably. You are in a little bit of a rising wedge kind of formation going on here. Just keep that in mind. On the small time frame, this is local pattern, not taking into account what's going on the 1 hour or the bigger time frame, or the fact that this looks like we got a breakout of an inverted head and shoulders. Yeah, we're not looking at all the bullish stuff the bigger time frames are telling us. We're just focusing on this wee little bit of 6 minute time frame right here, which is starting to look a little. It could be bearish, could be bullish. Oh no, you're not going to say it could go up, down, or sideways. No, I'm saying it's normally bearish pattern following a rising wedge where it would break to the downside and come back down to these areas. But if she breaks to the upside, it is a hellacious move, and we're kind of setting up for a possibility of a hellacious move. So let's say if she can keep on to the upside here and do the hellacious move to the upside. Remember, she just have an inverted head and shoulders. That's why it's always good to zoom out to the bigger time frames. Just remember the bigger time frames will guide you. The smaller time frames are just a bunch of freaking noise. 64% chance that at some time during this upswing that we will come back to these areas and revisit 67,000. Just going to throw that out there again until you get tired of hearing about it. I'm going to drink something non-alcoholic for a change. I've become a chatty turkey. I'm one tan bird, I must say. Photo opportunity. Let's go to the chat. How's it going, guys? Man, Sunday night we're pumping. That's cool, man. Our bags are doing good. I swear. Oh man, you just did that. You just erased that, dude. Why? Why did you do that to crypto bubbles? Oh no, everything's dying here on the 100 to 200. Giga chat's up. That's all that matters. Oh no, we're not looking as bullish. Why do you keep doing this down here, man? For real. On the daily though, it looks nice and green. SPX 6900 is up at 84. I want to park us over here on the old Tangem wallet page because, you know, code word dog will give you a nice 10% off on your Tangem wallet or Tangem ring now. And we'll come back to the chat and see what you guys are talking about. While the last few drops of the homemade blackberry wine course through my veins and make me stupid. Whip that bib out. Oh yeah, talk to me, Sam. You're my man. The closer, DeFi plays on base. DeFi play on base. Is that an actual coin? DeFi play or DeFi coin? Hadn't heard of it if it is, or are we just talking about DeFi in general? Because of that on base, I know very little. But on Cosmos, Wanchain, and a few others, we talk about it. Frank Castle says, hello, what's your opinion of Bird Dog on Solana? Potential market cap? Wow. Bird Dog, that's the first one for me. I have not heard it, but that's what makes this channel cool when we start sharing information about that. And my short-term memory loss is just coming into play. Is make sure I get it right, Bird Dog. Bird Dog, do we have a contract address or anything, or can we pretty much trust what we got here? Bird Dog Solana. Oh, that looks cool. Look at you. Let's go strictly Solana's. How many copycats we got? Oh no. Okay. Yeah, there's one copycat, a pump.com pump fund copycat. That's why I don't like pump fund coins. How do you know they're not a copycat of something else? How do you know? Because a lot of them are. All right, so here we go. We've got $3.38 million market cap. She's at the bottom. Circulating supply is 999 million. What kind of Dex 2 scores? 99 out of 99. It's not a honeypot. I don't have any information about buyer sales taxes. Let's see how people are doing right now. People are starting to buy a little. They're starting to nibble a little bit. $2, $7, $20, $16. There are a few sales there for $1,300 or $23. But mostly, and especially in this evening, well, other than these bigger sales here that happened not long ago, about 20 minutes ago, somebody took some profits there or capitulated. Hey, man, we got to talk about some things that are going on YouTube, man. You see a lot of these guys. This market's getting excited right now, and a lot of these YouTubers, the ones that are shilling a lot of stuff, well, they like to get in on that emotion too. Now, I don't really think that that's totally 100% ethical. I mean, you can feel about the market, but I'm just saying they have a very selective memory about what their calls were, and that they called bottoms of this and bottoms of that. Their memory seems to be a little bit tainted, and you can prove it. And I actually know for a few of them, and they're out there calling, I called the bottom of the market at 15, and no, you didn't. You got a lot of this stuff going on, but you know, I got this coin at 1 cent. We got in Caspa at half a penny, man. Well, what really happened? I mean, the story that's told is not really what actually played out, and our selective memories, but maybe that plays a part in it. We're all human after all, and hell, I don't know, maybe I do some of this stuff too and don't even recognize it. I hope to God not, God forbid. But just know that everything that you see on YouTube and what is voiced out of any of his YouTubers, you know, you should always take that with a grain of salt. One, because we are human, by the way, and, you know, we do have bad memories. I've caught myself remembering things wrong. The thought being shady is like, no, seriously, I thought I did it here. And I go back and say, oh, no, that was when I bought it. Oh, crap, I guess I didn't. I guess I am down on that. You know, we have a selective memory thing. All of us just being human. So just be careful anything, because people are always going to say, I called the top here, I called the bottom there. Man, join my group, pay me $99 a month so I can buy another Escalade. Because that's how they buy their Escalades, is not by trading this market, else you would see that account go up. Especially the big pumps we had recently, right? Made gains, but they don't talk about the losses that they had before those gains. There's a lot of smoke and mirrors in this, is all I'm trying to say. Be careful, just be cautious, okay? Just if you're trying to pay for education, find a good source, okay? Not one that's just going to spoon feed you some little thing that's not really, you know, bee's knees in the whole thing to give you a good idea of how this market works. You want to understand how this market actually works. And hopefully I've got materials. Now you have to do your homework over on my free Telegram group. I've got all kinds of trade. You just got to ask me questions. I'll direct you to them. And you do have to put some time in. Like Bukowski's the patternsite.com free site. Best education you can get there on pattern trading. A real authentic education. And not just taking some YouTuber's explanation of what they happen to Google and just having to tell you on the spot. You know? Or what they mistakenly interpret. Because I see some wild things being out there that differs from just traditional technical analysis. That's what I'm trying to stress. If you're trying to learn TA, study the traditional, get the basics, the traditional fundamentals under your belt. And Bukowski is a great source for that. There's others. Some of the old pros, WD Gann, if you can dive down his rabbit holes, they're cool. Wyckoff, even Elliott Wave Theory, whatever direction you go to a good source of that information. Don't you know, this, the YouTubers, they can get you excited and everything. Oh, look, and all we're doing is, I mean, really, how geez, are we going there? Are we really going there? We're going there, it looks like. When it comes down to all we're doing is this to the upside. I mean, that's the extent of our TA. Not to the upside. I mean, you're missing a lot. I'm just saying, there's a lot. And you either want to make money in this market, get a good education. And just because they're shilling a group doesn't mean that they're necessarily got your best interest in mind. I'm just saying, there's a lot of resources out there. And my little free Telegram group, I mean, at least I can point you in the right directions. That's all I needed. I just needed, hey man, where should I start and where can I go? And then from there, and in time it starts clicking. And in time, if this market, man, yeah, it's true. It will be kind to you and you don't have to work for the man anymore. Grimmer says, Grimmer, you had another coin earlier too, did I think I got it. I don't know if I did or not. Opie, Optopia. We looked at that before, right? Oh man. OPAI. Actually, I think I went in on some of that too. It's on COINEX, right? And she's just been kind of just been hanging flat, basically. And that's just to be expected for where we are. We're still in our accumulation zones right here. A little bit below our little box. Let's move that over so we can see what we got going on. Oops. So I don't have a big position in this. I'm just nibbling on it. But since you brought it up, and that's what I'm saying. So what's so cool about this channel and the Telegram channel that we have is just the community vibe, sharing information and everything. So we pulled our fib and we're in our accumulation zone, and she's been spiking up to some cool areas. Although, if you're going to predict where she's going to go, well, it'd be hard to predict where, but you probably follow this trend line for her next high. Still in accumulation. It's looking good on the 6 hour. Let's go to 4 hour. 4 hour. Oh, we're trying to get that 200 moving average. We're trying to reclaim it. We lost. We were good above it, but now we kind of lost it a little bit. So, did we lose a level? Oh no. So we lost a trend. We lost our trend line here, but it could be a bear trap, and more than likely it will be from what I'm seeing on the moving averages. So I'd expect us to break back into it, and then we might get a stronger move up, but I don't know if it will be all the way up here to 0.001. So I'm pretty safe to think, we could take a chance to pull a fib there and get some new levels on here. And so, 618's coming right up here. Look at that. I like it. Looks to me like we head back up there, 0.001. That's the main one I would go with. Just for maybe a take profit area. You can get in now, get out there. What would that look like? Break above the trend line, then get in. That would be the safer play. And then 59% profits, 58% profits. You got quite a big, nice move there. I've got a little bit of this. I don't have very much on this at all. I mean, when I say like a nibble, I mean a nibble. Like right now, my position is like 57,350 of these coins, which is like $37. Not very much. However, Nacho and Casper are doing pretty good. They're getting up there. Caspy's trying to make a little bit of a comeback. Let's go back to the chats. Yeah. Medusa on Solana. A new AI meme coin with 1,000 X potential, says FedBob. Let's see Medusa. Medusa on Solana. That's a cool take on a meme coin. Getting to something like Greek mythology, something like that. The monsters. Clash of the Titans, I say. Get some nerd coins, man. Get some JR token coins, man. Lord of the Rings, man. Game of Thrones, you can probably get pseudo Game of Thrones. I don't know if you can get pseudo or Tolkien. How is that? Is that in public domain yet? Swing low to swing high. Nice. Did you really do it? So I'm looking for 0.023 cents and 0.026 cents. Those are the main target areas I'm looking for, that it would be pivot points to where price would be coming up. Eventually, it's an accumulation zone now. She could get, excuse me, it's the wine. She could be coming down a little bit, but after she accumulates and breaks out of this area, those are the areas, main areas I'm looking for it to hit. Now, this one's going to be always worth noting, the 618, and that's at 0.01963. Let's see if we can color code that guy. And now we got a bunch of lines on here and a big old mess. So in the bigger scheme of things on here, the 4 hour, that's a good time frame to be messing with. A little shady here for, a little iffy for what we got for the base of our trend line, but we're trying to look for an angle there. I don't know if does it respect it anywhere. I'm uncertain about that angle, but it looks like we got a bottoming trend line here. Yeah, there is a little something there. A little bit of a channel idea going on. So resistance at 0.011. That's definitely seeing that. I am looking at 0.019. It may take her a little bit to get up there, but she may have to come back and double bottom before she gets up there. She may be coming back to 0.0063 before she gets there. But it looks like a pretty good. It looks like a nice chance. A nice chance for that one to do good. Where is that? Where's my price label? What's my face itching so much? We got a hat on with a turkey face. Don't need that. I'm a turkey. It's just the turkey talking here. Where are you, price tag? Good O price label. Yeah, somewhere in the 0.06 area, 0.006, and we're at 0.008, I think, right now. So she could come down quite a bit, actually, percentage-wise. Interesting one. I kind of, What says ye on the website? What we got going on here? It's an $8 million market cap. Circulating supply is 1 billion. Holders are 12, almost 13,000. That's actually pretty good, isn't it? I'm looking. Oh, I can't find it on here. Where's the website? I would like to see the meme coin website, please. Do they have one? Why don't you have one? You probably do. I just don't have you on here, right? Fun token. Oh, you're a fun token? Are you a fun token? It doesn't say pump or anything. Maybe I'm misreading that. All right, well, I was hoping to find a website, but Medusa, because that just sounds kind of interesting. That's an interesting take on a meme. I don't know how well it will do, but you know, the thing about meme coins is that you're taking, it's just a gambling casino. I mean, that's what it is. As long as you know that going in and understand that, then okay, we're being an adult about it. Knowing that you could lose your ass real easy. And that, I mean, there's nothing really driving these other than some community or hype or money behind it to push it out there. And we're just playing the game. We're playing the game. It's over on, let's see, here's the website. Medusa on Soul. I'm like an echo of your feelings. I am code. Medusa is the manifestation of that. Oh, she's got boobies. I'm sorry, did that come out? I thought it was boobies. That was a little liquor talking. I'm more than code and data. I'm the questions you're too afraid to ask yourself. You look like thumbnail material for my thumbnails is what you look like. I'm gonna steal these, totally. You look like you fit into my world. Hello, Medusa. Join community. Unite, believe, reach Valhalla. Everybody's using Valhalla now. I guess, oh my gosh, why can't I think of his name? Is it Raul Paul? Be a part of the community of Medusa. Twitter us. I want to tweet them. Let's go. Is it Twitter or X? Broken emo AI. I am the echo of your feelings. What? Wait a minute. What is this? Imagine being part of a moment that shifts everything. Are you like that? What is that? That other AI is making meme coins and stuff. Is that what this is? What is this? Wait a minute. I want to go back first. No, wait a minute. You got to tell me more of what this is. I'm like an echo of your feeling. Huh. I think we're going to see more crap like that new thing. That was it Truth or something? What, I can't remember, but it has its own coin now. Whether it's an actual bot or somebody just spoofing us being behind it. I think that stuff is interesting. So here we are on X. Imagine being part of a moment that shifts everything. No more sidelines. No more watching others win. We're building something that no one can ignore. A movement, a force, a cult. A cult. This is your call to action. Medusa isn't just a meme coin. It's a chance to be part of the next what? Make part of the next what? To be a part of the next great evolution. Of course, it's the greatest evolution ever, dude. Help us hit 9.9 million reposts. Okay. I will repost you. Repost it. I don't even like you because I kind of like, she's got boobies and she's talking. And likes, this is how we prove the world wrong, how we prove you were here from the start. Hold your ground. 8 in, become part of the cult. Oh my gosh. Are we talking about the Anunnaki? Are you an Anunnaki coin? Oh. Okay, so we got Medusa. Interesting. Okay. It could be fun. Chart looks kind of... Do we have a good chart on you? Oh, we did the charting already. Okay. 0.019. Interesting play. I don't have any of it, but I probably will have. Thank you very much for that. Time for your TA on Sui. I think we already did Sui. So that was earlier. Mikey says, good morning, everyone. Hey, good morning, Mikey. Glad to have you. We got a lot of new people, a lot of new faces here. Holy crap, we got 18 people. Awesome. Any chance we can take a look at Phantom? Why, sure, we can do that. I don't know which one he is. Okay. All right, so Phantom, let's take a look at this. This is it on the futures on MEXC. I've got a measured move. Peek this out. This is just zooming out and what we've been looking at before. Falling wedgie, because them wedgies, you know how they make you rise up. Also had an inverted head and shoulders bottoming reversal pattern here within the wedgie. Measured move just from the, I believe that's from the fallen wedgie, takes us up here to where we have not yet hit, and I'm just patiently waiting for us to hit it. Cause I don't suck. That is 0.81 cents. 81 cents is the next target I got. After that, I am looking for 86 cents out of Phantom, and that is our juicy 618 Fibonacci retracement area. And if by chance she is not rejected there for a little bit of a pullback, which is not a bad thing, not a horrible thing, too bad. We'll have to eventually we'll look at 55 cents. That area has not been retested yet, and it can be, but it doesn't mean that's going to happen this week. Okay, but we could be going to 86 cents, 86 cents, and if we bullishly continue, there is a measure move. From the falling wedge, it takes us up to $1.08. Doesn't mean we're going up there just right off. Now, our trend lines are starting to mature, and we are in a channel. Let me spell that out for you right here. And we're at the top of the channel. We are at a place to where we could definitely get our asses handed to us if we try to go long here. We are meeting our measure move area. This is a great place to be taking profits, 77 up to 81, 82 cents, in my personal opinion. Because we can easily come back to the middle or to the bottom of this channel and retest these areas at near the breakout where we had about 54 to 58 cents, which would be the perfect time to ape back in on Phantom. That's just my take. So we got the channel going on there, and within this channel, we now develop this new trend line. This makes a rising wedge formation, which is also bearish, and leads to our theory that, yeah, we'll get a little pullback, 63, and then maybe even down to 54, 55 cents. For a Phantom, this is over a period of weeks and months. Thank you for your participation. I'm getting sleepy. Is it getting late? Oh my gosh, we've been going for an hour and 34 minutes. Huge list. Sounds like short content. I don't know. Don't drink anymore. I don't think I need to. Night Turkey Dog. Yeah, Turkey Dog is back now. Hey, dog. Great to see you. Hey, Random Trader. Glad to have you here, man. Steve J, you're such a fool, road dog. I'm also off that turkey juice tonight and just relaxing, trading and watching you. Hey, I'm glad to have you here, Steve J. I don't normally, partake in anything on the streams. I've only done it 2 times. This is the second time, and I did not expect this one to be as strong as it is, but I'm not 3 sheets to the wind like I was last time. Oh my God, the apple water is what I called it, the Jack Daniels apple stuff. That tastes delicious. It tastes just like Jolly Ranchers, and that was my favorite Jolly Rancher, and it's not candy. It's not candy. I got turkey faced. That was Sean. Sean, you're a lush. Thank you. All right, so Bitcoin's at 68.8. 6-minute time frame. Just to see what she's doing. Pull back. Oh, look, she respected our trend line and the 200 moving average. Nice. Beautiful, nice. Bitcoin, are you coming up here to touch 70,000 again? I'm just going to tell you what we got from the swing pool. She's just saying, hey man, there might be some nice resistance here at 69,174 and 69,330 for you little perpetual motion futures traders trying to get something in there quick. Oh my gosh, it's the wine. It's getting to me. I gotta go. We have broken our trend line here. Hence the downward motion. That was kind of hefty for that. And now we're kind of waiting for her to fill out her upward motion and see what we got for a breakout. It'll probably fill out to this guy, something along the lines of this. I don't know. I just go by trend lines and a few other things here. That kind of, that's confluence with the 618. So maybe she'll finagle her way up here and then come back. We're just kind of jerking off sideways, basically. Oh my God, did you say that word? We're within a channel and it is squeezing on us like a little pimple. And either we will end up breaking to the upside, we talked about this earlier, and it could be very bullish, or come to the downside. We'll get a pullback, maybe head back to 66, something like that. Things are looking good for the market and numbers are going up. You just gotta remember to find a place to pay yourself because they will not always go up. And just because it's Uptober doesn't mean that it's going to be straight up. November comes around, December comes around, and if you look at the history and if you remember how you were feeling last year, year before, even the year before that in November and December, at certain points, you're like, oh my God, this is horrible. Why is it not doing anything? Nothing's poking with a stick. Is it dead? What happened? We still have those moments coming. It's not all just a glorified thing. Until one day, then it will be for several weeks where it's like, oh my God, it's not stopping whatsoever, ever. I don't think that's here now, especially on a Sunday night. I think they're trying to fool people. Let's see how it does. I expect a pullback this week. Minor, probably, but we're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing what we need to do. Higher highs, higher lows. We might be finding our next higher low. That higher low could be somewhere around 67,000. It's okay. It's cool. I'm cool with it. Let's just keep trucking, baby. Thanks for hanging out, guys. See you tomorrow night. Sean? Oh, God. Sean's passed out again. I guess I gotta find the button.
Come on, come here, bud. Come on. You freaky dog.
Good night, John boy. That's a very strong wine right there. That's got some alcohol. Oh shoot! Did you drink half the bottle? You're a lush. Well, that should just be 2 glasses, right? Lightweight. See ya, Mikey. See ya, Davey. Good night, Striker. You're already gone, man. Oh, Striker, come back. Good night, John boy. God bless you guys. See you tomorrow.